What is the mark of the beast, according to Revelation? In the book of Revelation, we encounter one of the most mysterious and chilling symbols in the entire Bible, the mark of the beast. For centuries, people have speculated, debated, and even feared what this mark might represent. Today, in an age of rapid technological advancements, global economic shifts, and increasing control over personal freedoms, many are left wondering, could we be seeing the first signs of this prophecy coming true? The mark of the beast is described in Revelation chapter 13, verses 16 to 17. It also forced all people, great and small, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hands or on their foreheads so that they could not buy or sell unless they had the mark, which is the name of the beast or the number of its name. This passage opens the door to a cascade of questions. Is the mark of the beast a literal mark? Could it be symbolic? And most importantly, are we already living in the time when this prophecy is unfolding? 8 facts about the mark of the beast and its relevance today. The mark of the beast is not just about commerce, it's about loyalty. According to Revelation, those who receive the mark align themselves with the beast, a figure of ultimate evil. In today's world, we must ask ourselves, are we giving our allegiance to forces, governments, or ideologies that stand in opposition to God's ways? In a time of increasing polarization, where is our loyalty truly being placed? Revelation chapter 13, verse 17 specifically states that people will not be able to buy or sell without the mark. While this may have seemed far-fetched in ancient times, modern technology such as microchips, digital currencies, and biometric scanning has made this kind of control entirely possible. In some countries, we're already seeing moves toward cashless societies. Could these advancements be laying the groundwork for a system where total economic control is possible? Revelation points to a one-world government or system where the beast has power over all nations. In today's globalized world, many fear that international organizations, powerful corporations, or political alliances could lead to the kind of global domination described in the Bible. The question is, are we witnessing the early stages of this prophecy in international politics and global economic systems? Deception of the masses. The Bible says the beast will deceive many into taking the mark. Today, with the rise of mass media, social networks, and disinformation campaigns, it's easier than ever to manipulate large populations. Could the mark be something we accept willingly without even realizing its spiritual consequences? What role does media play in shaping our worldview? And are we being deceived into accepting ideas and practices that go against God's will? Technology and the mark. Some speculate that the mark could be linked to emerging technologies like microchips implanted in the hand or forehead for identification, or even advancements like facial recognition technology. Sweden, for instance, has already experimented with microchip implants for payments. Could such technology, while seemingly convenient, be part of a greater system that one day leads to the enforcement of the mark? How far are we willing to go in trading personal freedoms for technological convenience? False worship. Revelation 13 also warns that the mark is connected to worshipping the beast. Today, we live in a world where idols of materialism, celebrity culture, and political ideologies reign supreme. Could false worship in modern society be tied to the mark in ways we have yet to fully understand? Are we unknowingly prioritizing the pursuit of wealth, status, or political power over our relationship with God? Resistance and persecution. The Bible tells us that those who refuse the mark will face persecution. In today's world, standing against popular trends or questioning dominant cultural norms often leads to ostracism, censorship, or even financial ruin. Are Christians being prepared to resist a future where their faith is tested to the point of economic exclusion and social isolation? How many of us are ready to stand firm in our faith when it becomes costly? The number 666. Perhaps the most famous aspect of the mark of the beast is the number associated with it, 666. This number has long been interpreted as a symbol of imperfection or the ultimate in evil. Some scholars suggest it could represent a particular person, government, or system. But could it be possible that this number is a warning about more than just a literal figure? Does it symbolize the culmination of humanity's rejection of God in exchange for a worldly system of control, dominance, and self-interest? How Revelation relates to our world today. The world of Revelation feels eerily close to our own. Global leaders are more interconnected than ever. Technology can track every aspect of our lives, and the rise of authoritarian governments in some regions leaves many questioning whether the prophecy is unfolding before our eyes. How much of our personal freedom are we willing to give up for the sake of security, convenience, or social approval? Could the mark of the beast be a system that we are building right now, brick by brick, without even knowing it? Think about the issues we face today. Surveillance is increasing, biometric data is collected regularly, and social pressure to conform to popular ideologies is higher than ever. Could these things be conditioning us for the kind of control and compliance described in Revelation? Are we, as a society, being led to a point where we will have to make a choice between allegiance to God and allegiance to a worldly system? A final thought. As we reflect on the mark of the beast, one question looms. Are we already living in the shadow of Revelation's prophecy? Could the decisions we make today about who we follow, what we worship, and how we live be preparing us for a moment when we will have to choose between God and a global system of control? When the time comes to choose, where will you stand? Share your thoughts, like this video, and comment below about the mark of the beast.